Infinite love, beautiful people. Welcome back to a new video. Today we will inquire about consciousness. Are there levels of consciousness? What is human consciousness? And how does it all tie up to awareness? So, to inquire into all of this, as many times said in my videos, we have to have an open mind. That means you are not agreeing with me or disagreeing with me, which is very, very important. But you actually look, observe, and see, does this have really sense? Then when you can observe this with an open mind, you should not allow your mind to chatter, to say I agree or agree, but just to look. When you just look and observe, you see for yourself, is this really true or not? Not according to your beliefs or your thoughts. So let us start now. So many times we have heard this question, are there levels of consciousness? Can I evolve my consciousness? If you observe these levels, what does it mean to have levels of consciousness? That means I am better than you. Or if someone is preaching to you, that implies he's better than you, so you should follow him. So he can explain to you and show you how to get something. So seeing the world outside, how does it function? When you want to build, for example, immense money, you have to do a lot of work, and then you gather a lot of money. And then you say, I'm better than you, I have so much money. And even if you don't say it, we see it as a gradually increasing and getting something more and more and more, and we bring that inside of our head. We assume the same principles work for psychological mind. And for thousands of years, all religions have done the same thing. The priest comes to you and says, follow me. If you follow me, you will find a God. Now, you have gurus who says, I am evolved, I have achieved something. You should follow me, I will tell you what to do. So, these are all illusions. Consciousness is one, and consciousness has no levels, and it cannot be divided. It can only observe as a whole. For example, human mind is made to measure, to cycle, to process, to cut into small pieces. And it can, with a thought, dissect the consciousness to say this is so high, this is so low, but actually in reality there is only one consciousness. And this whole consciousness belongs to whole human mankind. So if you see that you are the entire world and the entire world is you, then there is no division between you and the world. There is only one world. And then you can see that you are responsible for the entire world. Now you may say, I'm not responsible for the wars, but we are the product of all of that. Every thing that happens in this world has influenced you or me somehow, and this has created the person that you are right here, right now. So the conditioning that exists in human consciousness has been created for all of us together and implies itself on a person, on a human body, mind and brain. But how does the awareness play a role in all of this? Awareness is something that holds all the consciousness together. And how can one be aware of all of this consciousness? Or better to say, is it possible to live this human consciousness? To live this human consciousness, you do not need time, because time is an illusion. Time exists only as the movement between point A and point B. That is time. Seeing that child needs time to grow up, we have also started to believe that we need time inwardly, psychologically, to change. That implies that we do not have to give attention right here, right now, in this moment, but we can do it tomorrow. I will be a better person tomorrow. In 5 years, I will be a great person, but now I'm nobody. This is not allowing us to open our mind and see the truth. The only thing that we need at time is to develop the skill of observation. That means for you to learn again to give attention. Because when you were a child, it was so easy to give attention, to be present in a moment. But more you think, the more neurotic your brain becomes, the more divided it becomes. So it is needed for you to develop the skill of observation so that you can look and observe this what really is. And you can only do that by giving attention throughout your life to observe yourself, how you act in relationship with other human beings. The moment you are free to look, the mind becomes open for intelligence, open for love, open for compassion. And when the mind is open, this universal love can flow through you and intelligence. And in that moment, instantly, right here, right now, if you are watching this without thinking in your head, just observing it, you are outside of human consciousness because you are in the moment. Then you see what is really needed to be done, because only confused mind has to choose. And what do I mean by that? When you have choice, the mind always compares, always dissects, and then chooses that which he thinks that is best for him. But when you have universal intelligence, when you have attention, when you gather all of your energy at one place, that means not losing energy on thinking, on comparing, then you can see in the moment what is the best action to do. And that is the only right action because it comes from compassion and love. So please give attention in your life. Develop the skill of observation. You can do it quite easily if you just give a little bit casual attention. Just like when you are shaving your face, you have to be a little bit aware that you are doing it. You can think about something, but you're still aware that you are shaving your face. Same thing when you observe yourself in relationship with other human beings. You can have fun, you can talk with someone, but you are aware what you are saying and why are you saying. And you see the moment when you feel bad, the moment when you feel good when someone gives you a compliment. And you do not try to accept it or discard it, but you stay with it and look it without single word in your head. As a result of that, your mind becomes immensely quiet and aware, without beginning, without end. Please try this for yourself. Give attention in your life and see, is this possible? Levels of consciousness do not exist because there is only one consciousness, and it is for all of us same. When the human mind wants to divide, then it creates authorities, then dissect everything and creates confusion, wars, and life becomes suffering. Instead of that, give attention right here, right now. There is no need for anyone to lead you, to guide you, to show you the way. Because when you are able to rely on yourself, when one becomes light to itself, it doesn't need anyone to show him the right way, because it sees what is the right way. The mind becomes sharp and unlimited and invite that which is beyond the thought. Thank you for inquiring. Until the next video, infinite love.